Want to give a shout out to Otis Blackwell. One of the greatest songwriters ever. When you write songs for Elvis Presley and Jerry Lee Lewis, and you showcase that versatility. I mean, Return to Cinder, All Shook Up, Great Balls of Fire. I mean, he wrote songs that were standards. You think about those songs, you think about their impact, the longevity. That really says a lot. Otis Blackwell doesn't really get talked about a whole lot because obviously it's always about the artist. But then again, I've seen artists, songwriters get love and recognition. But when you write songs that have stood the test of time, you know, thinking about this cat writing songs for Elvis Presley and Jerry Lee Lewis, you know, that were standards, which gave them careers. A lot of people don't understand when you talk about great songwriting, that takes time. That's like to be able to. This guy was writing in country, R&B, pop with a gospel flavor. Versatile. That's what you call a songwriter. And so to be able to connect that, and especially selling it to white artists, where that music was gyrating through their souls, and to connect on that level at that time, says a lot. Says a lot. This guy really had an incredible gift. And I say it like that because he's writing from an aesthetic where Presley followed the demo verbatim. So he had to, get it, had to hit the notes, had to understand that the tones, the accent, make that stuff work. A lot of people don't really care about the writers unless you're a musical geek and then you just geek out. But you look back on Otis Blackwell, you think that man wrote some standards. No matter what the era, what the time, those are great songs. Great songwriting is great songwriting. It has no rhyme or reason. It connects dots. So, um, I wanted to take the time to talk about it because I used to watch Elvis Presley's movies and songs and Jerry Lewis too. I saw their performances, and obviously they were inspired by black artistry, the gospel church, the blues, the whole nine, the juke joints, all that. Memphis, that's how they got their thing, no matter what nobody say. Today they call it culture vultures, and people get offended in hindsight, and you are entitled to your opinion. But there was a black man that was behind them writing those hits. That's the part that someday need to be in a movie, and that story need to be really told. How those guys got anointed and moved and were able to be successful and dominate. A black man was behind them writing their biggest hits, some of their biggest songs. So, that's a part that never gets told near enough because you hear about Phil Spector's and, I can name a lot of successful songwriters. Tin Pan Alley with, Neil Sedaka and Paul Anka. But Otis Blackwell deserves to have his name mentioned with those cats too. Because he wrote some big songs that became standards for some big iconic artists, I think. So, anyway, I thought I'd talk about the fact that he wrote for Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis, and that's all you need. You got people who write songs for 99 people, and 98 of them people ain't that memorable. Songs are all right. This guy got songs that are almost 80 years old, and they still sound as good today as they did back then. So put some respect by Otis Blackwell's name. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And learn something about Otis Blackwell and other black songwriters and people behind the scenes that you maybe didn't know about. You'd be surprised. I'm out.